Recycling is one of the many ways of protecting our environment. The use of plastic has over the years caused a negative impact in the world that we live in. Now Can Do has once again come up with a new way of packing through its day water, which will see water being packaged in cans as opposed to the usual plastic bottles. Day Water is an initiative that is set to challenge consumers to not only think about hydration when purchasing water, but to also think about the effects it will have on the environment. To tell us more, we joined via Skype by Coalition co-founder and Can Do agency strategist Fred Kayembe. Fred, a very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
I'm great, man. It's good to have you. Now, Can Do has always played a pivotal role in protecting the environment through the type of packaging used for your products. So why did you decide to embark on creating Day Water?
I think, we're just a brand who are conscientious about the effects that a lot of kind of irresponsible use of materials will have on future generations. Think Future is a forward-thinking initiative that has already served as a springboard for different product innovation in the industry. Like first the Can Cup, which was a first in the world, which was officially launched at Rocking the Daisies in 2018, and now coupled with compelling campaigns our Billboard campaign about preserving the planet and emotive online campaigns, our Mama adverts. It seemed the natural direction to create a alternative to single-use plastic.
So what has been your role at Coalition and as the Can Do strategist with regards to this particular project?
I think Coalition. We've had a great relationship with Can Do for a couple of years now. As I mentioned, they're a very driven organization. Calling them a packaging company is very understated. We've just partnered on a really good ideas and campaigns to try to move, the values, the Think Future values, the Can Do, Nampak, Bevcan values forward. We collaborate and strategize on great ideas. That's really the nature of our relationship.
Let's talk about some of the negative impacts that packaging has on the environment, and which types of packaging are those?
It's plastic primarily, like the literature that's out there. This is not a marketing campaign, and that's what's really and that's what we can really appreciate about working with a brand like this. It's not purely marketing. A lot of literature that's out there will support the fact that cans are 100% endlessly recyclable. For instance, it takes 60 days to fully recycle one aluminium can into another can. Cans do not lose any strength or quality when recycled. Cans are sustainable and environmentally friendly. Cans can reduce the volume of waste to landfills. It's also an environmentally responsible endeavor as far as power use is concerned. The literature out there is overwhelming, and we're conscientious about the way that we market this as well, because we also believe that this will be the generation that's going to change the cycle in the way that we think. Think Future has been a big part of this movement. It's a collaborative platform under which we've partnered with Chill Beverages, who own Day, to inspire and encourage this current contemporary generation to make conscientious decisions that will impact generations to come. So, yeah.
And having mentioned environmental responsibility, environmentally responsible capabilities, this is the very first canned water solution to be launched. What are you hoping to achieve through Day Water?
Day Water is the first canned water solution on the continent. So I mean, we're really proud of it. We have a lot of cool touch points on the packaging itself. You know, for instance, you know, there's a 1 and a 60 that appears on the can, and that, you know, suggests that prompts people towards the information that it takes 60 days, you know, for a can to become another can. You know, so I mean, the can in itself, it's a beautiful piece of packaging, but in itself doesn't just serve as a vessel for the water, but a canvas, you know, on which we hope to ignite a responsible conversation in the minds of consumers. So it starts with that, you know, and we hope that this will be the first step in encouraging people to make daily decisions, because I think that when people speak about environmental responsibility, it tends to be this really intimidating big idea. You know, and the hope with this is that beyond just this can of water, you know what I mean, people will realize that the change is going to be a result of not a few intermittent big changes or big activities, but it's going to be a result of everyone making small decisions every single day in their lives. Hence the slogan that appears on the can: "Buy the planet a day." You know, the more decisions we make on a daily basis, as opposed to like massive decisions, you know, the more decisions we make on a daily basis is going to be what's going to buy, you know, our planet more time, and we can hopefully stick around for longer and have a really good relationship with nature. And you know, that's what we're about at Day Water.
All right, so we don't have much time, Fred, unfortunately, but Day Water was created to challenge the way consumers purchase. How will this be done, and is there enough awareness being raised around this project?
So we have a lot of really good strategic partnerships that we have with a lot of credible environmental organizations, and those will be rolled out in time. So, you know, everyone can just stay tuned to the Day Water social pages. We're on IG, we're on Facebook. We have a website going. And then also, we were also very strategic about who we speak to with this brand. As I mentioned before, there's kind of been a dark shadow cast on environmental responsibility. It's not been the kind of thing that young people, I guess, respond to in the most positive way. And we were conscientious about who we speak to with this. We launched officially at Rocking the Daisies, which I'm sure you know is one of the biggest music festivals for contemporary music on the continent, because we do believe that, you know, this generation, the youth, are going to make environmental and social responsibility cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right, Fred. Thank you so much for your time. Great chatting to you this morning.
Thank you.
That was Fred Kayembe talking to us about Day Water, an initiative that seeks to challenge consumers to think of alternative ways of packaging in order to benefit the environment.